hopefully she could tune in.
Oh my. Oh my.
You are now tuned in to the Revolution Radio Show.
Yo, what it is and what it do. You are officially tuned in to the Revolution Radio Show, aka the Revolution Podcast, on 102.3 FM KCAA in the Inland Empire, and we worldwide everywhere else, baby. It's a Monday, February the 15th. Happy day after the day that they bamboozled everybody to buy gifts for women, and that holiday. You know what I mean? But as always, I'm your boy Jay Love, and as always, I got with me two amazingly beautiful women. I got Miss Cherie Marlene.
Hey, everybody. And it is a bamboozle, but I still better get my flowers. That's all I'm saying.
And I also got Miss Melian. What it do?
What's up? I'll buy my own flowers. All right.
hey, see, that's what I'm saying. Because that holiday, they was trying to bamboozle.
I'm only saying that because I'm single, though. I'm only saying I do want some though about the relationship.
I'm gonna send you some.
Yeah, there you go.
Look. All I'm saying is this: that whole holiday is a whole conspiracy. It's a conspiracy.
I agree.
They trying to make problems in relationships, and first of all, I was driving around yesterday, and I was like, okay, if you the dude who stopped on the side of the road to pick up the little glass ball, the little I don't know if you've seen this. It was like a bowling ball with a rose on the inside. You're fired.
Mm.
Why? Did you see that?
No.
First of all,
if
you're pulling over on Valentine's Day, like if you actually you ain't put no thought in beyond to where you pulling over on the curb to the little homie on the curb, and you get the little bowling ball looking thing with a rose on the inside, you're fired.
Hey, I got my friend one of those, but at the store. So don't say that. That my friend might be tuned in right now. It was a good Christmas present, a little flower.
Why are we not supporting the guy on the corner? We don't do that anymore.
I'm not mad at the dude on the corner. I'm just saying, I'm telling my fellas, y'all need to step your game up. You understand what I'm saying? Like in the old school, we put together a mixtape. Y'all know about them mixtapes. It was an actual tape with songs on it. And you had to take your time to record the song and press play and record at the same time and put all the songs and say, girl, these is the songs that I was dedicating to you. This how my heart feels about you.
Okay,
Shout out to Nika. Shout out to Nika. What's good, Nika? Go ahead.
Time out though. So now that we've moved past that time, what would you say is an ideal gift for a gentleman to give his woman?
Okay.
What'd you get your girl? What'd you get your queen?
Okay.
Yeah, what'd you get your queen?
Okay, this is what I did, because I'm an old OG player from the Himalayas. You understand what I'm saying? So
lay
back
down your
in the
expert
day,
advice.
our song was Let's Chill from Guy, right? So I had a custom canvas made with a cassette on it with all the lyrics to the song Let's Chill inside the, I don't know if you know what a cassette is, but it had these reels. So the lyrics was woven up into the reels of the whole song, and it said the name and the date and Let's Chill. Oh, hey! Go.
Wait, is that what you gave her? Is that what you gave her yesterday? Because I know you don't have a cassette player anymore.
No. It was a canvas like you hang on the wall. It was a canvas of a cassette.
Like you're really wait, time out.
Okay.
Like you're really not letting this cassette situation go though. Like, do you realize you're determined to hold on to it?
But what I'm saying is that there was thought in it because there's history. Because we old enough to appreciate cassette. So it's like a throwback. It wasn't an actual cassette, but it was a canvas. Like, because back in the day, I did make mixtapes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But since you're seasoned and you clearly know that your way with ladies, right? Betty would know this, yes. So my point is, what advice would you give the younger people? Since cassette,
first of all, pay attention to your woman. Every woman is different. The problem with most of us, because I will agree that my species is stupid from time to time, is that we think all women are the same. You're not. All of you are individual. Your woman got a thing that move her more than anybody else. For some women do like flowers. To me, flowers are played out, but some women do like flowers. For other women, you know what I mean? Like they might like a little thing, like a little to be able to meal prep, and you hooked her up with the whole meal prep. For that woman, that's the greatest gift on the planet. You know what I mean? You got to pay attention. It's bottom line is pay attention. If you pay attention to your woman, she will give you the cues to let you know some women like shoes.
What do you think all women want? From Jay's perspective, what do you think?
One simple gift that is like a blanket gift. You can't go wrong with a good purse. You get a good purse, but not from the alleys, gentlemen. Not from the alleys in downtown LA.
Because then you can get the wrong purse. You're right. You can get the wrong purse.
You know, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't want to play yourself.
Yeah.
But
I feel like you gave the. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I'm just saying a good purse, like a good, but this is in a good relationship, a good Gucci, a good Louis, you know what I'm saying? Even like a Coach, like if you younger.
Just don't get a bootleg Gucci, like a Gucci or something like that.
Yeah, don't do that. Can't go wrong with a purse. A purse is always a good thing. Another thing, again, Nika's online. She said all women want a gym in a box core wrap. Absolutely.
Shout out to Nika.
Right? Absolutely.
I still need to get a gym wrap. I need to get ready for summer. What's up, Nika?
I'm gonna text you, Nika.
You better tell her she better pay attention.
I'm gonna text you. But I think your initial advice was right on point. It's paying attention to your woman because we are all so different. And although the Coach purse, all that stuff is great, some women, I mean, we all have a different love language, right? So that was great advice, James.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I try to help out the children. I try to help out the young folk. You know what I mean? Nika said, text her if you want that rap. I'm trying.
I'm gonna do it, Nika.
I'm doing the measure.
Oh no. Oh,
my belly button. I need that custom wrap. You did. I'm gonna show, but listen,
I think it's
it
better
is still
we
Black
didn't hear
History
all that.
Month, and today we are saluting. Today we are saluting, and we are celebrating young Black men and their impact in culture, their impact in the world, and their impact in the future, because they are the future. You understand what I'm saying? And so we got a uber special guest coming on here in a minute. Yada dig. But you gotta think back, like throughout history, Black men have made the world go round. I mean, if you look at from Tupac was in his early 20s, Fred Hampton from the Black Panthers was 21. You know what I mean? Like Martin Luther King, when he first started, was in his teens. Like most of the civil rights movement was people in their teens or early 20s. And so even hip hop started with young men in their teens, right? And hip hop has affected more people around the world than any other culture, you know? And so I'm excited. I was, y'all know me, I be losing myself going to rabbit holes online. And so I was on Instagram, and this I discovered this young man. I seen a couple of videos. I'm gonna go ahead and play one for you right now before I introduce him. But I lost my mind because I wish I could do this, but I probably would get shot. But I be having dreams about doing this. Maybe I'll wait till Cherie's in the car with me to do this. But look, let me show you one of the things this young man did. Hold on, watch.
So you didn't pull me over to apologize for slavery?
No. Stop, dude. Oh my God, I want to go, dude. Let's go.
All right. That's fine. Have a good time.
I know every brother in that car was nervous. I know every brother in that car was like, "Oh, we about to die. We like, stop it. You know what I mean? There's only you can't. Yeah. So I don't know what happened. We're gonna ask him.
Incredible.
And then I want to make sure I say the right state. I believe it was North Dakota, but he could correct me. I believe it was North Dakota, but he could correct me. But anyways, he went to a college somewhere where it was very. There was a lot of snow at this college.
James.
There was what?
Go on.
I'm being politically correct. There was a lot of mayonnaise at this college. A lot of raisins in the potato salad at this college. And he proceeded to walk into the different classrooms and do this.
When I say slavery, you say sorry. Slavery. Sorry. It's okay, guys.
Oh my God.
You see the look on some of them folk faces? They were like,
I love how they still
The
answered though.
confidence.
They're all sorry.
Some people answered. Sorry.
A lot of people did.
so I got to salute.
He's so
this
sweet.
dude
He said, "It's okay, guys."
Yeah, it's okay. And then the other video, there's a longer version where he said Happy Black History Month. So I love this dude. This is my new play nephew. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure to get him some new shoes for being amazing on his birthday. So, ladies and gentlemen, please show some love on the Revolution Radio Show for my nephew, Mr. O'Shea O'Neal.
He is your nephew. Oh my gosh.
Welcome.
What up, Unc? What up, Unc?
Hey, you know what it is. We gonna make it do what it do.
I'm honored to be on, man. This is awesome. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited.
Well, welcome. We're so happy to have you. And those videos were ridiculous. Oh my gosh. What made you decide to do that?
To do that? Yo, okay, so the first one, when we got pulled over like in real life, right? You know what I'm saying? So
welcome to
he pulled us over. Mind you, I went to college in Fargo, North Dakota. So yes, it's very much white man's land. And you know what I'm saying? So
a lot of mayonnaise.
Stop it, James. You are encouraging way too much, O'Shea, with that laughter. You're Hughes, keep going.
Yeah, come on, man. You know, Jay, I'm part white, right? I don't know if you knew that. So
hey,
she's like, chill.
Hey, a little bit of mayonnaise on the sandwich ain't bad. A little bit of mayonnaise.
My ankles. I keep going, O'Shea. So what happened?
So what happened?
Yeah, you know, we got pulled over, boom, boom, like, and then, yeah, he was just like, yo, when I see, my thing is, when I get pulled over and from a group, I do this every single time. So if he pulled me over, I argue with him in the car. So I'm like, bro, what? You told me to make a left, bro. Come on, man. Like, what? And what that does, I feel like the cop already sees the frustration in the car, so he might just be like, you know what? I'm gonna let this man go. Obviously, he's mad. He thought the blah, 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 right? And so we did that, and it happened. He was cool. I felt his vibe, because if he was a cop where I need to be worried about it, you know, I would have took the ticket or whatever and just left. But he was real cool. He was young dude too, so you know, I pulled out the phone or whatever, and you know, I'm just like, you didn't pull us over to apologize for slavery? What? He's like, no. He said, I can't give you a ticket though. And so yeah, he was like laughing and stuff, and then we got on out. But but then
what was the reason he pulled? What was the reason he pulled you over?
I think I just like ran.
What was the reason?
I didn't stop all the way at the stoplight, so he was like,
"Oh, he did the California roll."
Yeah,
you know what you're saying is you
with
was
California roll.
Stop it,
you know, I was like black in the vehicle. So he was like, you know what? Let's pull the guy over. You know what I mean? So, but he was cool. Not all of them folks bad, you know. So he was cool. He was a cool officer. But then with the whole I say slavery, you say sorry thing, it came. I had lost a bet. That's initially what it was. Wow. I was saying that I would do it, and you know, my little group was like, "No, you won't." I'm like, "Bro, y'all really think I care about what other people think about me? Like, I will actually do something like this." It was like, man, blah 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 blah. I lost the bet. Boom. We went up to the school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have class in that auditorium, so I just told one of my homies to open the door for me, and I just, "Well, I say slavery. You say sorry." And they all apologized. I didn't understand. They did it. I'm like, dang, like y'all follow directions, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But
so wait, was the teacher?
So after that, you just walked out, like, yeah,
like, you know, because Vine. I don't know if y'all remember Vine, but Vine is just a 6-second, you know. So I had one of, you know, open the door. When I say slavery, you say sorry. Happy Black History Month. Thank you. Bye. You know, and I walked out. And but what happened though, I did that like 6 times. You know what I'm saying? Like different classrooms, because I was nervous at first, but then once I did it once, adrenaline started pumping through me. I'm like, bro, let's go, let's keep going. And then
it was no longer about a bet at that point. You were just having fun.
Yeah, I was just like, let's see how many, you know, reactions we can get. Because I'm a troll anyway. You know, I like little funny reaction stuff like that anyway. So we just kept doing it. And then the last class I did it, one of my girls was in that class, and she told me what happened afterwards. So I did the, you know, when I say slavery, you say sorry. Okay, bye. I walk up out of there, and then everybody was laughing. And then the teacher was like, does anyone know who that guy is? And then one of the students who was in there who was hating was like, that's O'Shea Neal. He's not even in this class. And the teacher was laughing, but he was hating. And he was like, I'm going to tell the dean. So he told the dean.
Wow.
He emailed the dean. You know what I'm saying?
What's the male equivalent to Karen? What are we calling that cat? The male equivalent to Karen?
Kyle.
There it is, Kyle. Shout out to Kyle.
Oh my God. So what did you get in trouble or what happened?
Yeah, so I go in the dean's office, right? Mind you, it was just an email. She was like, hey, we need to speak with you about some things that have taken place on campus. So I saw that. No response. I'm not responding. I'm just acting like I didn't see it. So a week go past. She's like, hi, we need to see you. Oh yeah, and we put a hold on your account. You're gonna need to come and see us to talk about this.
Because you can't eat. Because you can't eat, right?
She's like, you can't eat. Right. Equivalent, right? So I go up in there and I'm like, O'Shea, don't snitch on yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how far they willing to take this, because at the time, this video was, after I shot the video, I went home, took a nap. I woke up, it was like viral, like just going crazy. It was on Comedy Central. It was on Tosh.0. Tosh.0 had reached out about it and was like, yo, we need your, permission to do it. I said, yeah, of course. They paid me for it. And then MTV Ridiculousness reached out about it. Rob Darius people was like talking to me like, yo, this video is crazy. Like, we need you. I'm like, what? Yeah, let's do it. You feel me? So that was getting that hype. And so obviously NDSU saw that, like on different pages and whatnot, especially with the Kyle guy snitching. They already knew who it was because they had known that it was going viral and that the school was NDSU, but they didn't know who it was. And then Kyle raised his hand. Oh, I know who it was. It was O'Shea. So boom, now they got a face to it. Now they're gonna try to, so I went up in there.
That darn Kyle.
Did you call Al Sharpton? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, so you can never be too careful because I don't know where they're willing to take it. So I'm just like, I go in there and they was like, do you know about this Vine? And they showed me the Vine. I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not me. Because I didn't show my face. Because the only thing you can see is the people only thing you can see is the people, the students. I'm like,
and he said, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I said, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you.
I might know who it is.
I might know who it is, but it's not me.
But it ain't.
They let me go. So then they let me go, and then they brought me back because then they like somehow proved that it was me. Because the second interview was like, listen, we know that it was you, and we do not appreciate you lying to us. I was like, listen. Now at this point, I just made up some BS. I said, I'm a part of Black Student Union. I'm one of the presidents.
What up, the Black Student Union?
Hey, I said, I'm a part of Black Student Union. And you know what we want to do? We just want to raise awareness. Okay. Now I know this is a white majority school. And what I'm doing, I'm just trying to get the conversation started. Okay. I'm just trying to get and the reason I didn't tell you, I didn't.
So you laid that white guilt on them. That's what you did, laid the white guilt on them.
The manipulation.
I gotta play this strategically. I'm dealing with a whole institution, and it's just me. I gotta play some kind of card. You feel me?
What did they say? Well, how did they react? What did they say?
Yeah, what did she say to that?
The fact that she like knew stuff about me. She said, "Listen, we know that you were originally from Memphis, Tennessee. We know that you're a budding hip hop artist." I'm like, how she know that? She like YouTube stuff. She know that I rap a little bit. She was like, we know that you were very smart.
She got your mixtape.
Oh, me, you know what I'm saying? MySpace was cool. So she, we talking and she like, we need you to be the student that we know you can be. And I said, I was just trying to raise awareness, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, okay, in short, do not go into any classroom that you're not registered, right? So I'm thinking they finna try to suspend me or suspend me. And she was like, that'll be all. I was like, for real? I was like, I can go?
Leave.
I was like,
leave.
I started getting cocky. I'm like, so if I do it again, like,
go walk.
She was like, no, it's in your best interest to not do that again. And then,
I know we got so many more questions for this cat. If you just tuning in, you're listening to the Revolution Radio Show on 102.3 FM KCAA. We're gonna be back with O'Shea O'Neal in just a minute, but right now we got to play that #1 single from the Vietnamese princess of R&B.
Hey, shout out to Tweet.
Tweet, this is Options.
Hey.
I keep watching, keep on calling, but I'm thinking about you. Ain't no stopping, we keep rocking. I said I got options, but I'm choosing on you. If you really down the road, then we can ride out. I don't wanna wait, so make your mind up. I wanna get closer, now we pushing up on you. Make it last a little longer. Take it off and put it on you. Always got something to say when I drop some. Stay down, I kept it real, you know where I'm from. Ain't the type to keep it low key, I'm not the one. You're saying too much, but I want you to show me. Don't need a rush, can we just take it slowly? Better act right, I don't wanna waste no time. Yeah, you saying them things about to lose my mind.
Hey, yo, pay attention very closely, because this is the most dangerous show on radio, the Revolution Radio Show on 102.3 FM KCAA. You dig? That was Tweet with Options. That's my
shout out to
right
Tweet. Hey, it was Lunar New Year this past weekend. So. There you go. Can you say it? Let's see if O'Shea could say it. Chúc mừng năm mới.
Chúc năm mới nói.
Okay. Look, real quick. We're gonna get back with O'Shea in a second. Real quick though, I just want to give a quick shout out. Yo, if you in the Inland Empire area, if you near Upland, yo, you need some food right now. You need a hookup. I know the pandemic been hard on people. My man got like pallets and pallets of baby food, pallets of food on the low, like 10 cents on the dollar. Call 424-282-6959. That's 424-282-6959. They're gonna hook you up with the food on the low. They got pallets and pallets and pallets, because we know it's been hard out there for folks. But if you're just tuning in, you listening to the Revolution Radio Show. We got O'Shea O'Neal here with us, and we got so many questions. You know, I'm gonna let y'all ladies do it, because I'm gonna go crazy and say something stupid.
Yeah, O'Shea, I know you're a global superstar now. So what made you come to LA? I know that you got a lot going on.
When I was in North Dakota State, after I got my degrees, my 2 degrees, social work and human development, family science. After I got my degrees, I was like, you know what? I've been acting. I love, entertaining, and I wanted to be a comedian, all these kind of things. And so I just was like, bro, I gotta move. I gotta get out of my comfort zone. I bought that one-way ticket. I've been here for 3 years. 3 years.
Wow.
Dollar in a dream. It's people like causing more traffic in Cali. That's what I'm saying. But what made you get into acting? What made you want to get into acting? Because I know you said you do rapping, comedy, all of that.
Yeah, acting came. I remember I was in high school, right? And then the actors at that school, the theater, the thespians, they used to walk around with like, butterfly wings and makeup and stuff like that. I remember looking at it like, yo, what is up with them, right? So me and my mans, we was gonna go to an audition just to troll it, just being trolls, being stupid. But I was reading it. reading the part, and I was like, you know what, man, I like this character. He sound like me. I think I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, she cast me as a lead in the play, and then I was like, whoa, Miss Bedard, like this ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I was just playing. Like I ain't really. She saw right through me though. She was like, listen, like I know you think you're like too cool for cool or whatever, and so let's just do it. If you don't like it, we'll have somebody else come in. He's gonna learn the same part as you. Boom. I tried it. Went to the state class festival or whatever, and everybody tries out for this award called the Superior Actors Award. And I won it within my first year at the age of 16 or whatever. And what made me stick with it though was one of the teachers who really hated me. Like I was always talking to her class and just being playful. She did not like me at all. She seen the play and she was walking to me and she said, "O'Shea, you found your calling." And that's what I knew. Hey. I was like, she never talked to me at all.
A to the men.
Wow. That's awesome. Right. So what was I going to ask you? What projects have you landed since you've been here in LA?
Projects that like y'all would know about. Oh yeah, like the little viral stuff has been on like The Shade Room and like, you know, MTV Ridiculousness, Tosh.0, stuff like that. But like the stuff that I've been in that I'm excited about, it's a show on Hulu called Dave, right? And this is my TV.
Hey, I know something. Dave is dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Lil Dicky. It's my TV debut. I'm in it for like 5 minutes, but you know, it's still something.
That's your 5 minutes. That's your 5 minutes.
Instagram stories. Yeah, that's cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that premiered back in March. It was the top rated episode on there, episode 5, Hype Man.
Nice.
So yeah, it was that. And then I was in a Burger King commercial. That was kind of cool. I've been in a Gatorade commercial. That was kind of cool. I was just playing. You couldn't see me because I was a football player. But then the one that I'm most excited about, most proud about, I star in a short film called The Cypher. And it's on HBO Max right now, streaming.
Hey!
Yeah, you can catch it on HBO Max called The Cypher. And I did my thing in there. It was such a good group that we was with. And I'm excited about this. So man.
What is it about?
So
get the people excited.
Yeah, The Cypher is about, I like this because it's a story that's not being told much, especially in the Black communities, because we tend to have this hegemonic masculinity kind of thing in hip hop where it's like, if you're gay, we don't accept you. And that's not right. You know what I'm saying? So there's like an LGBT, you know what I'm saying, where I'm the one of the antagonist battle rappers, and the main character, he's trying to maneuver through this world of battle rap with his secret being that, you know, that he's involved with another man. So you kind of see where it goes with him, with the final rap battle at the end, some of the stuff that I pull on him and how he reacts to it. It's kind of like a 8 Mile, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing mixed with
one of my favorite movies. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm real aggressive in it. You know, I'm real evil. You probably can't think about it right now, but I'm very much like very sinister and it's a good show.
Well, speaking of that toxic masculinity, man, do you feel as a young Black male that there's a lot of pressure on your shoulders to kind of be all things to all men? And here's what I mean by that. I joke and I say that as a Black man, you have to be rich and talented and good looking and be an amazing lover and be a great athlete. And like, you know what I mean? Like you can't do nothing regular as a Black male, you know, which puts these unrealistic expectations on us and unnecessary pressures. Then you got the toxic masculinity from culture and all of that. I'm saying, does your generation feel it differently than mine did? Maybe. Like, I feel like maybe you guys are a little bit more open. Even the fact that you would do that role, you know what I mean? Like, do you feel that your generation is more open?
Yeah, that's such a good question, man. I definitely feel like it's like a half and half kind of thing, because you got people like me who I'm very much LGBTQ and an ally to them. But then when she offered me the role to play a gay man, it was just like an instant no, right? It was like, nope. But one is because I'm not gay myself. You know, give that to somebody who actually affiliates with that and recognizes that, so he can you know, I think it's distasteful to ask me as a heterosexual man to play a gay role. But yeah, I think that we are definitely much more comfortable with that. I still have friends who are uncomfortable with, oh, they got two dudes kissing. Oh, come on, O'Shea. Why didn't you tell me it was gonna be this? I'm like, bro, you didn't know the gay people exist? Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Come on.
Well, no, go ahead, man. Because I like I said, it's good to hear it from your perspective because you truly are the future. You know what I mean? And so to hear, you know, that you've, because here's how it should work. Every generation that comes up should be better than the generation before it, right? Should know a little bit more, should be a little bit more open, should be a little bit more educated, right? Because, you know, things that, like, I know things that my parents didn't know, right? And so you being a generation younger than me, like, you should know things that I don't know just because it was just the time that I grew up in.
Yeah, right. Very much true. You know what I think? You know, because I do a lot of social justice advocating and I do public speak about these topics as well. Okay, so back in 2015, when the gay marriage law, when it was finally legal, okay,
right.
Now gay people have been fighting for their rights since the beginning of the time, right? Not until they got help from their heterosexual friends, the heterosexual side, and that's what made it, you know, solidify. Like, yo, this is now legal to be married. You know what I'm saying? It should have been legal a long time ago. So that I think with this generation, what we are, you know, doing is that we are echoing voices. You know what I'm saying? We are. I feel like we're way more together. And it's just like with the fight that we've been fighting as African American men. I fight for equality. We're not gonna get there until everybody is in on it. Because with the history, it's been a black guy got killed. Oh, okay, so black people are gonna march, and then it's gonna be in the news, and then it's gonna be over in 2 months.
Right.
But when everybody is involved, how you saying with this year, where it was the closest thing that we've had to a revolution, because everybody was involved, whites, blacks, Puerto Ricans, Asians, everybody was in on it. And everybody was saying, yo, it's wrong, stop killing black people. And so it's just about those voices. And I think with the millennials and Gen Z, you know what I'm saying? With this generation that we're in, we're going to have way more people who are inclusive. And I think it's a beautiful thing. And I think we're going to see change now. Now, this is 2020, it was the start. And then watch this in its history. Once we look back on history, we're going to say, oh, this 2020 was the start of it. And then it got better. 2060, this is going to get better. And I truly believe 2060.
Whew, give it.
You just jumped way up.
2022. Can we get to 21?
Jay gonna be gone by then. Listen,
if you just tuning in, this is the Revolution Radio Show on 102.3 FM. We're chilling with our special guest, O'Shea O'Neal. We'll be back in a second. We got to pay a couple of bills, but this dude is hilarious. He's talented. He's inspirational, but he's not paying these bills, so we got to. So we'll be back in a second.
Exotics Wellness. From massage oils to bath bombs, from drops to pain bombs, everything you need in exotic CBD wellness. Go to www.queenexotics.com. That's www.queenexotics.com or Queen Exotics on Instagram.
Do you have a business that requires heavily upon your clientele base having access to cash, like a dispensary or a barbershop? Or maybe you're in the market for one of the new cutting-edge Bitcoin ATMs or self-serve kiosks. Whatever your ATM needs, reach out to my man Guy, the ATM Guy, at 855-4ATM-GUY. That's 855-4ATM-GUY or online at www.atmguy.net.
Without even lifting a finger, achieve the body of your dreams. You're perfect the way that you are, but if you've been struggling to tone up and love your body, there's something that can help you get there. Put down the box of chocolates and pick up a wrap. No, not that kind. A wrap that you can wear. That's a gym in a box. The Core Wrap, the best body shaper anywhere. It features ultimate performance technology, Tone Up 15 to firm tone and strengthen your abs as it shapes your waist. I mean, can you think of a better Valentine's gift to love yourself with? What are you waiting for? And in honor of Valentine's Day, from today, February 5th through the 10th, get a special discount of 10% off and have Gym in a Box delivered. That's Gym in a Box. Go to gyminabox.la to get yours now. That's gyminabox.la because you deserve your dream body.
Hey, yo, pay attention very closely because this is the most dangerous show on radio, the Revolution Radio Show on 102.3 FM KCAA. You dig? Yo, if you just tuning back in, you are listening to the Revolution Radio Show on 102.3 FM KCAA. We have a very special guest with us, Mr. O'Shea O'Neal, Mr.
O'Shea.
Yeah,
O'Shea,
Mr.
so you had the cipher going on, right? So you got the Gatorade, you got all this going on. What's next for you?
Man. Well, with the auditions that I've been getting, I would hope something pop off. I've had auditions. I just did an audition yesterday for the show Insecure.
Okay.
Yeah, you know,
big up Issa Rae. Big up Issa Rae.
Yeah, for sure. It's some stuff that I've done that's not been out yet. It's something for HBO. Can't talk about it, but it's coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about, you know, just a little parts. And with these little parts, I want it to be on a bigger scale, and then somebody can see that little part and be like, "Oh,
yep,
I like that guy." You know, whoever that guy is, his energy kind of exuded out the screen. I want to use him, and then that person try to reach out to me, finds my agent, finds my manager, boom, and something like that. You know, that's what I'm hoping for. So the grind is the auditions. The grind for any actor in LA is the auditions. You know, you do the auditions, and even if you know you're not gonna get the audition, it's not even about booking it. It was about booking it, of course, but it's about leaving an impression. So I can be as funny as whatever, but then they're like, "Oh, we loved you, O'Shea, but you're too tall." I've had that happen before. I'm 6'2", 6'3". When I put on shoes, they're like, "Oh, we like him, but he's just too big." So I'm like,
"Wow,
I can't control that." So I did my best. I did my thing. Hopefully they keep me in mind. They probably will because it's their job, and then they come back and like, "Yo, we got something for you." You know what I'm saying?
I love that attitude that you have, though. I know a lot of actors are like, they're down when they don't get the audition or they don't, get the booking, I should say. But you got that attitude like, "Hey, I did my best. And I just wasn't the right person." So I love that.
Exactly. Like, it's so many talented people here. You know what I'm saying? I remember running into Regina King at Trader Joe's in Hollywood, straight up.
Right.
And I was talking to her. I was like, "Yo, I gotta rap with you. Like, you Regina King. I can't not say nothing to you as an actor, right?" And so she was like, I was like, "Yeah, so like what things that you like do you think that I could use? What jewels can you give me?" Right. She looked at her sister and she was like, "Look, the only thing that I can tell you is like be the best you. Like, there's so many other 6'2" black men with nice smiles. Like, what's different about you though?
What makes you stand out?"
That's so attractive. I was like, "You're so right." You know, like it's like I gotta. and I think that's stuck with me the most. You know.
I don't mean to throw this out, but did y'all know this? See, the audience can't see this, but they're kind of behind the scenes. Did y'all see the look on his face when Tweet came on? Did you see
I saw. Okay. Asian persuasion. I see you, O'Shea.
Asian girl, dog. She's beautiful. What you mean?
This dude sit there like this.
Options. He's like, "I'm the only option."
I've tried to find her on IG real quick before it went to commercial.
Hey. Tweet Music, THUY Music.
Yo, she was our guest on Friday, so she's real cool. She's definitely down to earth. But she got a man. She got a man, O'Shea. She got a man.
She do?
Hey, he said, "What your man got to do with me? I got a man."
See how you just built him up like that? Oh. You just built him up and knocked him down. You were like telling him where to find her.
Hey, man, so we know you on your grind. Like, how has the pandemic affected your hustle?
Oh, man, bruh. Okay, so I was just telling y'all about the cipher, right? Tell me why, as an actor, when you do any kind of productions, and it's an indie or short film, you wanted to go to Tribeca, Sundance. You wanted to go to these places. It got nominated Best Short at Tribeca.
Hey, that's
I'm like, oh, this is gonna
Wow.
be crazy. I was like, I can't wait. I'm picking out outfits, uniforms. I'm like, what am I gonna say? How am I right? I'm just super excited. And then so we got the news in March 1st. Oh, Tribeca, we're going New York. Boom, boom. Get ready.
March
We're going
1st.
in April, right? We're going in April. I'm
No,
like,
you're not.
So we getting closer and closer to the day. Then we start hearing about the the COVID,
Pandemic.
Corona stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We're like, nah, they won't cancel Tribeca though. Tribeca's too big. They won't do us like that. Everybody's literally like this. Like, can I book my flight? Like, what's going on? What? Like, well, March 17th hit. They say, Tribeca is done, and it's gonna be. You're gonna have to do it online. Online? What? Yeah, you're not gonna be able to fly to New York. It's too many people. Boom, boom, boom. Like, I'm like, bro, I was planning on meeting all of these like celebrities and producers and directors and casting directors. And what you mean? Like, this is the start of my career. What are you talking about? Nothing. So then it goes online. I'm just like, is it people even watching this? Is my face even being seen? Is the visibility even happening? Like, and it was just a huge blow. It was like, what? Every actor works for stuff like this. Yeah. Every actor. Wow. Even the guy who was supposed to play my part on the Cypher he already has a show. He's on Insecure. I don't know. It's Saronis Jackson, I believe is his name. He was gonna be on it. Right. And you know what I'm saying? And the fact that it made it to Tribeca and then it was like, nope, it's not happening, which is like a huge blow because it's like, as an actor, you want to find a way. It's so many doors to success. There's so many pathways. And I'm like, okay, we have a pathway. Look, we have a pathway. We get to go to Tribeca. And I was like, psych.
So it happened virtually though, right?
Yeah, but
so how did the film do? I mean, how did it do virtually?
So it went to Tribeca and then was nominated for Best Short, and that was huge. That was cool. But I feel like that's good. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like it's more good for the director than it is the actors. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we were just like, yes, this sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, wow. So yeah, that's been a huge part, but we still been blessed because that same short film is on HBO Max now. You know what I'm saying? And like, and the whole world is basically, virtual anyway. So, it is what it is. And, if what's meant for me is going to be meant for me anyway. If I'm going to make it to the mountaintop regardless, then I guess this wouldn't matter in the long run. So
I love your attitude for sure. Keep that attitude.
Absolutely. That's the perfect attitude to have, man. Because here's the truth. Everyone who we look at right now as great, right? Started where you at. It was a lot of like, take one of mine that I look up to and Dave Chappelle, right? Dave Chappelle was the king of pilots. This dude, they used to call him Pilot Dave because like every time you turn around, but like he would always have a show, but it would never happen. Like he would get the pilot, but then it would never happen. Yeah. And it was literally upwards of 25 years before he became the Dave Chappelle that we know today that's on top of the world. You know what I mean? But it was that constant. So you got to remember, you gotta there's an old saying, don't despise humble beginnings, right? Because every number one starts right here in this place. Everything that is, every award, every accolade starts in the place of being unknown. And in this space is where you can develop more, where you can, really become the greatest version of you, get rid of all of the little kinks and all the little things that we have. This is the time that you can, in relative obscurity, like, okay, they didn't see that blemish, right? They didn't get a chance to see that.
God's chiseling you. Exactly. God's just chiseling you.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, Uncle J Love. Giving that
J Love in the house, you know what I'm saying?
I teach Nigerians. I believe Nigerians are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. That's what the Lord say.
Oh, now
that was in the book of Leviticus, I think. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
I thought you were starting to sing Whitney Houston.
Your uncle went from being in California to Nigeria.
Hey. Show me that way.
Hey, brother, what are you doing?
What the hell? There you go,
What-
now. Show me that way.
What are you doing, brother? So let me ask you this, man. Like with all of the you know, because Hollywood is a funny place, right? It's the beautiful land of make believe, right? Have you figured it out yet that you know, the big secret is, you know, don't, you know, when you high, just appreciate it, but don't believe them. And when you low, don't believe them there either, right? Stay right here. Have you figured that out yet? That it's
in the middle. Yeah. You know, because you know what I believe in too. I'm a real big believer of protecting your energy. Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I used to notice that, you know, I'm from Memphis. Well, it's a real aggressive place, I guess. So I just remember I would always have these interactions with people. I don't know, maybe because I'm a talker, but if somebody hate on me, or if I'm playing, if I'm hooping and somebody coming at me, you know, I would always 100% of the times I'm reacting. I'm like, what? And I had to dial it back, like, bro, O'Shea, but you got to start thinking of yourself as a brand. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear Jay-Z beefing with Soulja Boy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not hearing Jay-Z respond to anything, right? And so I just thought I had to like recognize that, and I think that translated into like you said, like not letting myself get too high. Like, oh Shane, like you doing this, man? You like HBO this, Dave that. But then in my mind, I'm like, they don't know that that's not really that much. Like they don't know that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't know that I was just a guest role on Dave. They don't know that I was Crip number 1. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't know, but what they see is like, oh my God, O'Shea's like a celebrity now, man. And I'm like, that's cute, but bro, no, that's not what it is. But then, but some of that too had to tell myself, it's like, it's okay to be grateful. I can't always be like, no, what I did was nothing. Like, I want a series regular role. You know, no, that ain't nothing. I gotta be like, you know what?
No, everything is amazing. Celebrate every win. It's a win. Because like you said, somebody else wanted that part that you got. There was a lot of other somebodies that wanted every single part that you got. Because just you know this straight up. Every audition you go on, you ain't the only one there. You feel me? And trust me, there was a whole line of people like, yo, I'm trying to be Crip number 6. Hey, for real, I'm gonna change my life, mama. When I get Crip number 6.
It's like what Kobe said, you enjoy the journey, right? It's the steps. Absolutely. It's the journey. It's like, you know, you're not gonna be Denzel one day. It's the journey. It's the steps to success.
Absolutely.
That you gotta continue to appreciate.
And see, that's what I'm struggling with, y'all. That's what I need. I need to have that mindset, like you said, Leon, like.
O'Shea looked like he just had an epiphany right now. Like he was just sitting there like
like he's getting real inspired by us right now.
Okay, I'm gonna enjoy this Gatorade commercial I'm in. I'm gonna enjoy this number 4 uniform they got me. Yeah. So enjoy it, my guy. You're a superstar.
O'Shea, where can people find you? How can they get to know you? What are you on? Put all your information out there so people know where to look.
You can find me O'Shea Neal on farmersonly.com. You can also find
Wait,
find me on blackpeoplemeet.com. No, it's not real. It's not real. Please don't write this down, y'all. I'm most certainly not on farmersonly.com. I'm on Instagram at O'Shea Neal, Facebook at O'Shea Neal, Twitter at O'Shea Neal, just at O'Shea Neal. Super easy to find me. And I love talking. I love talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those dudes. It's just, you know, I got a whole inbox full of unread messages. I be peeping. You know, I'm like Uncle. I be peeping. I be stalking on IG. So, you know what I'm saying? Holler at me.
Yo, because look, here's the truth, man. You are a superstar. You know what I mean? Like you trust me. I'm excited because one day we gonna be sitting doing our show. When the show's number 1, by the way, nationwide, when the show hit number 1, and we're gonna be talking about, yo, remember when we had O'Shea on the show, and then now he doing the film with Will Smith? Y'all remember that? Y'all,
and now he won't even talk to us. And now he won't even talk to us.
You better always talk to us.
I'm definitely gonna always talk to y'all, man. This is a family right here. I like this.
You know, so look, man, the journey is amazing, man. The journey is amazing. Enjoy it. You dig? Because look, here's the truth. And for anybody out there, look, here's what you have to understand. And you know, at the end of the show, we always try to give you a touch of love, try to give you a little bit of inspiration so that, you know, because we're all at different places in our journey. We're all at different places in our walk of life. But the one thing that is, I believe, a common denominator for all of us is that regardless of where you're at, none of us are where we in our head envision ourselves that where we would like to be, right? None of us are at that place where we can sit back and go, woo, mama, I don't did it, mama. Like I'm done, right? Yeah. And so because of that, because there's always another level to go, what you have to understand is this, is that where you're at right in this moment is where you're supposed to be. You were built for this very moment right now, because this moment, when you look back, even getting to this moment, you can look back and see little things. It was like, yo, if I didn't do that on that random Thursday, that would have led to this. That wouldn't have allowed me to have that meeting that got me to here. It's literally the butterfly effect, right? Yeah. And if you understand that every single little thing in your life, and I like what O'Shea said, and this is what I want to encourage y'all to do. Protect your energy. Protect the people that you allow around you, your circle, because the truth is, you know, and it's an old saying, and you know, whatever. I guess I'm old. I don't know, but look,
he is not that old. He loves telling he is not that old. He acts like he's 60 years old.
Hey, look here. Back in my day, back in the late 1900s,
full of wisdom.
Back in the late 1900s,
right, Sheree?
Right.
This is me in their mid 40s, and they swear they 60. Like,
right?
No, it's how y'all be treating us, man. Y'all be treating us with no respect. Damn it.
Oh man.
But here's the truth. Like, look, here's the truth. Show me your friends, show me your circle, and I'll show you who you are. But more importantly, I'll show you where you have the potential to be. If you're the most successful person in your circle, there's something wrong with your circle. If you're the smartest person in your circle, you need to figure something out, because that's the height of where you're gonna go. You need to learn. For the young cats, get under some OGs. And look, mentorship is a beautiful thing. I think it's a lost thing in our culture. We need more mentorship. OGs, reach out to these young cats, to these young women, ladies, and like actually give some jewels, because we have. Like, I love the energy that Million brings to me, because she's younger than me. She bring me that energy. But at the same time, I got stuff that I could teach her. We need each other. We are our brother or our sister's keeper. And so I want to, you know, the word I got for your day is look at your circle and figure out what you need in your circle. You know what I mean? Like, you might need an accountant in your circle. Somebody gonna pay attention. You might need a banker in your circle. You might need a real estate genius in your circle, but you need to look at your circle and figure out what you need so that it will elevate your trajectory, because you could only go as far as your circle. You know what I mean? Like, people think that they can sit around and stuff gonna come to them. No, look, here's the interesting thing about God, right? God will give you everything that you need for the best life you could possibly imagine. He just ain't going. The only thing is he's going to depend on you to make it happen. He'll give you the tools. He'll give you, but you got to, he ain't just going to let it fall out of heaven. Like, I ain't never seen $1 fall out the sky. It ain't never happened. Right. You know what I mean? He going to give you the innovation and the ingenuity, right? And now it's your turn to go and get around folk and be like, oh, I know this person can do this. They better at this than me. So I'm going to grab them. And then this person, I don't even know nothing about that. So I'm going to get around them. So, increase your circle. Make your circle more valuable, because the more valuable a circle is, the more valuable you will become, and the more valuable the trajectory for your destiny will become. You dig?
Let's go.
Yes.
Pastor Jay.
Right now we're gonna pass them buckets around. We're gonna pass them buckets around. I see you in the back. Hey, I see you in the back. Go on ahead. I know about 10 people in here could give $1,000 right now. Y'all can get $1,000.
I gotta go to the restroom. You ever be at the church and they pass around the bucket? Hold on, I gotta go to the restroom real quick.
Oh, I gotta go.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
But listen, we about to be out of here. We ran out of time, dude. We're gonna have to have you back on the show, ladies. Real quick, you want to say something real quick before we get out?
Just that it was an absolute pleasure, and I look forward to all of the exciting projects that are ahead of you that you don't even know about yet.
There you go.
Thank you, Sherry. Appreciate that. Thank you, guys.
Melian, you got something to say real quick?
Oh, Shay, it was a pleasure, man. I love your energy. I love your attitude. Thank you for, coming on the show and just inspiring us and all the listeners, man. Keep it going for sure.
Love.
Absolutely.
Love.
Hey, and you know what it is? This is the Revolution Radio Show, man. As always, reach for your best, reach for success, but most of all, reach for God, because God is love and love is everything, man. We're going to see you tomorrow, all right? One.
Oh, my.